Coding with Agents, another episode, and um, this is a window into the day by day of a builder coding with agents. I changed the cockpit environment canvas here. I used throughout some of the prior episodes. I I was using the recording in my desktop, and the desktop cockpit recording system is being rewritten right now, so I can't show you. It's all broken, but there is no time for caution, and in this journey. And I just want to show you reflections there coming up from the day by day as we go through these days, building along with agents. Okay, so here is a situation of updating a system. Let me show you, and how I am actually working with the keyboard and etc. to update. Check it out this, right? So the agent, by the way, this is visual code with codecs. That's GPT-5.2 codecs, okay? And it gave me code there, and I went there. I wanted to test, okay? By the way, the context here is a kind of a meeting system where I can run my meetings and archive them. And I use the concept of seasons and episodes for the meetings, even if it's a meeting with myself. It doesn't matter anymore, right? Because there's no myself, there's no yourself. You're using tools, you're using systems, you're using frameworks, whatever you're using, right? You're making a meeting with others, right? Even if you're reading a book, I mean, the late author, right? It's there. We're interacting with others, nevertheless, right? And by the way, what if we live in the simulation according to Elon Musk? Right? It doesn't really matter. So it's everything a meeting. The reason that I use seasons and episodes is because I want to compete with Netflix, because Netflix competes with my life. All right, so with that said, after the change, so this is yet not beautiful, I know. I have seasons, episodes, the working canvas. I can even launch a shell here. I don't know why, don't ask me why. I have a meeting session console and some information in there. And for a given season, okay, I can see the episodes and I can create new episodes. But then I realized that, in episode number, right, for instance, 60, and I bumped this numbers 10 by 10. Don't ask me why. So at next episode is 70. But then I realized that when I flip among seasons and I create a new episode, there it becomes 70. But wait, in this season I wasn't there. It's like it's supposed to be 30, right? In this case, or 20. Or episode 2 should be 3, not 7. So something was missing there, right? So I go back here now. I'm saying, so this is how I'm coding, because I'm coding with memos, okay? And last memo we worked in something was really nice. It was memo number 110. So the way that I do is this, right? Using Jarvis here. So, hey, by the way, could you, very nice. You did a good job there. Thank you very much. Amazing. Can you let us just move on? Can you go to the next memo, please? By the way, next memo, you bump the version in there, the key version to 120, right? And the title for the new memo is organizing episodes creation for specific seasons. So that's the title there. Okay, so there we are, right? And another paragraph. All right, so with that said, the context situation is that we want to actually fix a problem, because when we create new episodes for a specific season, we're using a general season counter, and that's not correct. So we may need some refactoring here, okay? So the to-do action there, to-do activities, in terms of the to-do activities, just like we did for the prior memo, by the way. And that may involve refactoring. You put a bullet there, please. We need to make sure that when we switch seasons, okay, using the left hand, the sidebar panel on the left hand side, when we switch seasons, okay, we need to make sure that we're loading the season session and the season key into the context in the runtime. And by the way, maybe we should have a panel on top of that, let me release so far here, because I need to go here, right? Because I want to make a point there. I need a panel on top of that clearly shows the seasons. Actually, it could be this one, right? So I go back there and I say, all right, so when I select a season, maybe we should keep active with a different color the actual season that I just selected, and that UI feedback should go in line side by side with the actual context update for the session in terms of the session, because we may have a session JSON there somewhere for the season, don't you think? So we need to update that with the right counter so that when we create a new episode for a given season, we're actually bumping based in incrementing from the current last episode for that given season, don't you think? And by the way, in this memo, make a point here in terms of this bullet that we need to consult the prior memo. So make a reference to the prior memo in there. Thank you very much. Okay, so now I release this, right? And this is just a memo, correct? That should be created right there, right? I have it. Now, usually, of course, the point is read the memo, check if everything's okay, do a review there, and then ask for the code after, don't you think? Thank you very much.